Everyone, this is Akhila Silvante. Imagine talking to me for hours just to know about the project I'm currently working on or my experience. To avoid that, I have built my portfolio where you can learn more about my personal and professional information. This was built as a part of CS 5610 web development class. The technologies used for these projects are HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, and JavaScript. A creative feature for this project is that the user can switch between light and dark mode. A little overview about my webpage. My webpage includes 3 HTML file and a link where the user can download my resume. So my first page is homepage. Here's a glimpse of my homepage. We'll learn more about it in my demo. It includes my basic information and academics and project page and an experience page. The feature that I'm proud of when working on this project was that in my homepage, there is a hobbies section. When the user scrolls, the cards look like they're stacking upon each other, and this was developed by using CSS animation classes. The feature that was particularly hard to implement was to maintain the same thing across the pages when the user navigates. The difficulty was, how do I store the theme that the user was on the previous page and display the same when he navigates to other pages. Now let's look at a demo of my homepage. So we are in light mode now, and this includes a navigation bar, and my homepage has a photo and then a brief description about me, of my interest and what I'm passionate about. This is my hobbies section, and as you can see, as the users scroll, the cards look like they're getting stacked upon each other. This was developed, the HTML for this is very basic, it's just a list, but the magic happens in the CSS part using the CSS animation classes, where you need to track on when to start the scrolling effect. So it's basically when the top card hits a certain mark, then you start the scrolling effect and have to reverse it back. Now moving to my academics and project pages. In my academic, there is a carousel where it displays my academic information of my master's and bachelor's. And in the project section, the project card include the project heading and description and a GitHub link where user can go and learn more about this project. Is that, and in my experience, I have given a brief summary of my roles and responsibility in the institutions I've worked on. So this includes all my previous experiences, and upon clicking on the resume link, the user is navigated to a different tab where they can download my resume. Now switching to the dark mode, as we can see that the text color and the background color changes accordingly, and you can navigate to different pages and the theme will still remain constant, and then you can switch accordingly. This is mainly for the user preference of their light or dark background. This was done using the on-click function. So when the user toggles the switch, the on-click triggers calls the update mode function, and I have used a local storage variable called mode to store the current theme and switch. So the default mode is light, but then it also takes what the value is in the user's local storage. And I've also added a window event listener where when the user navigates back to the page or from the page, then it will display the same theme as the user was before. So update mode will call switch mode function, which we have it here in the JavaScript. And so I see what is the current value, and update the class accordingly by getting element for the class name. The major challenge was that there was class conflict that I could not use a certain class name across everything, and then I cannot have multiple classes for the same div because it would just replace the entire PG light to PG dark, and then I would not get any other CSS animation. So that's a little about my project, and I hope you liked it. Thank you.